Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park West. I am Ron Nicoletti. It is Sunday afternoon, a beautiful Sunday afternoon. We have 10 races to show you, so let's go to those track and weather conditions. The main track fast, the turf course firm. The first race, 7 1/2 furlongs on the turf. These are maiden claiming 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 9, Explosive Band. Note the jockey on the number 8 is Richard Mitchell.
Racing at Gulfstream West. From the inside, Southern Cal and Hey Bub waste no time in getting acquainted, and Hey Bub has the lead. Racing up on their outside is Major Hit to join the top flight. Far outside, No Biz Wind. Mexican Lucky makes it 5 across the course, and clipping heels and falling there was Mexican Lucky. Mexican Lucky was put in tight and clipped heels as they round that first turn run. So up front, it's now No Biz Wind who tussles with Major Hit. Castillo backs off with Hey Bub. Diaz already backed off with Southern Cal. He's racing in 4th. He's better than 6 lengths off the lead. Then back to Salute and Serve, racing ahead of GT's Grammy and Bold Miners at the back of the field. Jockey Abby Medina is sitting up on the turf course as they head to the half-mile pole. So aggressive tactics in the early races here, and Major Hit and No Biz Wind tackled outside by a 3-wide Hey Bub. It's quite all right with Southern Cal. He's watched the action unfold from 4 lengths off the lead, and he begins to improve. It's a chasm of 6 or 7 to Salute and Serve. Taking no part at all, GT's Grammy or Bold Miner as they round the far turn. Hey Bub puts ahead in front, right back at him, No Biz Wind. They'll have to watch out for Southern Cal. He continues to charge hard. He's up into a joint second with all the momentum as they run to the top of the stretch. Juan Carlos Diaz shakes the reins at Southern Cal. He has the lead now. Right with him is Hey Bub second. They've pulled 4 clear of Salute and Serve, who's running on. He has a chance to get into second, but Southern Cal getting away. Southern Cal by 3. Hey Bub struggles to hold second as Salute and Serve runs at him, but Southern Cal is an easy winner. Southern Cal and Juan Carlos Diaz stride clear to win it by 4.5 lengths. Second, Salute and Serve. Third was Hey Bub. GT's Grammy gallops up for 4th.
Number 2, Southern Cal stalks and closes and scores in the opener, pays $5.40 to win. Owned by David Romanick, trained by Eduardo Espurdo Jr., and ridden to victory today by Juan C. Diaz. The second race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the fast main track. This is a starter allowance for 3-year-olds and upward. The off-time favorite, number 3, Mal Guapo.
And they're off, and Gatsa Mojo stumbled badly in his 3 lengths last. From the inside, Diamond Square and Ender's Cat begin nicely. Mal Guapo has speed. Abby Medina riding Good Time Had by All to try to get towards the top flight, but he'll be sent at least 4 wide in the charge to the first turn. The best trip early goes to Payton on the red and white colors, racing only about 4 lengths off the lead, while behind the top 4, Love Tree is to his inside. It's a gap of 6 to Cheech Thunder and 3 more to Gatsa Mojo. Pace appears strong enough as they race to the backstretch run. Up front, it's Good Time Had by All doing battle with Mal Guapo, and Good Time Had by All. He was wide on that first turn, but now he clears and leads 1.5 lengths. Zayas will move off the fence with Mal Guapo to race from second, racing ahead of Ender's Cat third. Diamond Square is now 4-3 in front of Payton. They're really strung out here as Payton's got 5 on Love Tree, who has 5 on Cheech Thunder, who's 4 in front of Gatsa Mojo. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn now. And up front, Good Time Had by All has the lead. Mal Guapo inching a bit closer second. From 5th, Payton continues to catch the eye. He's latched onto the top flight horses now, and he's on the march. Here's Payton at the 3 furlong point into a joint second and coming after Mal Guapo. Love Tree and Cheech Thunder try to play catch up from behind with 5/16 to go. It's Mal Guapo who has the lead. That bid from Payton was a short-lived bid as he's now backpedaled to 3rd. Taking over second again is Ender's Cat. 4th is Love Tree. 5th is Cheech Thunder. Then Gatsa Mojo, and they're at the top of the stretch. Through it all, Mal Guapo still has the lead. Ender's Cat continues to move up second. Love Tree is now 3rd. Cheech Thunder and Payton. Final furlong, Mal Guapo trying to gut it out. Ender's Cat's the danger up the inside. 16th to go, Mal Guapo. Ender's Cat, Mal Guapo keeps going, and Mal Guapo and Edgar Zayas will win it. Second, Ender's Cat. Cheech Thunder 3rd. Payton finished 4th.
Number 3, Mal Guapo. What a game performance. He fights back and scores as the even money favorite, pays $4.20. Owned by Son of Sarah Racing Stables, LLC, trained by Oscar Gonzalez, and ridden to victory today by Edgar Zayas. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the 3rd race on Sunday afternoon.
The Pegasus World Cup Invitational is January 27th at Gulfstream Park, and that weekend we have something new, the Pegasus World Cup Betting Championship. I'm lucky to be joined enough by two guys who will be playing in this tournament, including
Ray Arsenault, defending NHC champion.
And
Hi, Acacia. I'm Ross Gallo. I'm a 13-time NHC qualifier and also a member of the NTRA Players Committee.
we're so excited for it. Join us here at Gulfstream Park. $500,000 expected pool, no entry fee if played on site. This is for the players.
Welcome back. The third race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. It's the starter allowance, and it's called the Owls Dearly Bred. Scratch the number 8 horse in here, Jaden's Best.
And they're off. The gray Class and Cash begins nicely, moving up toward the inside. Tail of Fancy has a little bit of speed. Also in the center, De Craziness is not far away, but Luca Panici puts Class and Cash on the lead as they exit the turf chute. De Craziness is second. In between horses is King Hood down at the inside, Tail of Fancy, and Zitman. He's much closer today. He's racing a joint third, only about 3 lengths behind. The two at the back are Purely Boy and Sanger. They charge to the first turn. It's been a very easy lead for Class and Cash. He leads it by a length. De Craziness is second. On the inside, and Tail of Fancy third. Zitman is now fourth ahead of King Hood in fifth. Then Purely Boy. And at the back is Sanger. Separated by 7 lengths in the run down the backstretch. Class and Cash out where he wants to be. Jockey Misael Jaramillo on De Craziness is turning up the pressure in second. They've opened 2 on Tail of Fancy, who watches the action unfold while third. Then back to Zitman in fourth. Purely Boy in the white and red colors tries to get underway. Sanger's on his outside, and King Hood has been shuffled to last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Class and Cash, well rationed up front here by Panici. He leads it by a length on the outside. De Craziness cuts the margin to a half a length. Now he's only a neck behind, and here comes the matchup as De Craziness issues the challenge to Class and Cash. These two sprint past the quarter pole, 5 in front of Sanger, then Purely Boy, and on the inside, Tail of Fancy, and they turn in. Class and Cash repels the challenge of De Craziness. New challenges from Purely Boy and Sanger. De Craziness comes again. De Craziness is all hard. He takes the lead. Purely Boy is lead on the scene on the stand side. De Craziness is almost there. Sanger's up into second. De Craziness will win it. Second, Sanger.
Number 5, De Craziness, scores and pays $6.80. Stalks the pace this afternoon for owners Robert Van Warp and Ann Rose Adamez, trained by Barry Croft and ridden to victory today by Misael Jaramillo. The fourth race is 7 furlongs. It's a starter allowance for 3-year-olds and upward. We'll have 8 runners in the field.
And they're off. Papa Pig was a step slow, but that's no problem for him. He'll drop back anyway. Good start inside for Noble Venezuela, who hits the ground running, and he'll try to establish the lead. Moving up on his outside is Charlie the Greek to be second. It's a stretch of another 2 lengths back. Taking in a good early spot is Prudhoe Bay. He's third. Then back to McFly, who's now fourth. Then it's back to the outside and Griff with Aces for John. And Papa Pig is last of all as Cautious Giant duels with Noble Venezuela. Cautious Giant ahead in front. Noble Venezuela right back at him second. Prudhoe Bay is now third. Up on the outside, it's McFly, and down inside, Charlie the Greek. Then back to Aces for John. It's a length back to Griff. The gray is about 6 or 7 off the lead, and he's at least that much in front of Papa Pig, who tries to get a move on as they round the far turn. This tussle continues between on the outside Cautious Giant and on the inside Noble Venezuela. They've quickened up a bit as they run to the 5/16, 3 in front of Prudhoe Bay. He's had a pretty good trip. He's third. Griff on the outside now fourth. Aces for John comes under pressure. So does Charlie the Greek. McFly's not firing, and Papa Pig has 2 tall tasks to overcome, and they're at the top of the stretch. Cautious Giant has the lead. Noble Venezuela set down by Daryl Holland, trying to stay with him second. Prudhoe Bay is third. McFly and Griff are next. Final 16th of a mile, and Cautious Giant and Jaramillo have 1 to fight off. It's Griff who's up into second, but time has run out. Cautious Giant will win it. Second, Griff. Going to be close for third. Maybe Noble Venezuela over Aces for John.
Number 6, Cautious Giant. A favorite wins it. Pays $3.80 and gives jockey Misael Jaramillo his second victory today. Owned by Mark and trained by Victor Barboza Jr. The fifth race, a starter allowance for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, 7 1/2 furlongs on the turf course.
And they're off. From between horses, Tearless gets the first call. Son of Tara has speed. Up on the outside, Mi Kwaima. Down at the rail goes Marmalade. In between horses and in a bit tight is Be Undetty Song, followed by Wildwood Cotton. And the two at the back are Weekend Appeal and Fearless Princess. Appears to be a spirited early tempo with Tearless dropping over to lead the way. Mi Kwaima on the outside is second. Marmalade tucks in to race in third. Son of Tara is now fourth and only about 2 lengths off the lead, ahead of Wildwood Cotton and Be Undetty Song. Then it's 2.5 to Weekend Appeal. And unhurried at the back of the field is Fearless Princess. She's about 7.5 lengths off the lead of Tearless. Less than 5 furlongs to run, and Tearless has the lead by a length. Mi Kwaima is second. Marmalade is ridden quietly third down toward the inside. In the two-path fourth is Son of Tara, 3 in front of Wildwood Cotton and Be Undetty Song. Fearless Princess is out of last and trying to progress now. And at the back of the field is Weekend Appeal as they get ready to swing to the far turn. Tearless held together up front by Jesus Rios, leads at 1/2 length. Mi Kwaima ratchets up the pressure under Zayas in second. Marmalade just waiting for the cue. She's third behind the speed, now gets it from Panichi to try to go after the top two. Fearless Princess is an awful long way behind with less than 1/4 mile to go. Mi Kwaima on the outside, Tearless on the inside. Marmalade off cover and into the clear with the charge with 1/8 mile left to go. Here comes Marmalade on the outside toward the inside, and Tearless from between horses. It's Mi Kwaima. Fear of Tearless is dead game. Marmalade on the outside. Mi Kwaima between horses. 3 across the course here. They come to the wire. Heads apart. Maybe Marmalade outside over Mi Kwaima and Tearless.
Number 1, Marmalade closes to win it. Nice ride by Luca Panichi. The horse pays at $7.60 to win. Owned by Equivine Farm and trained by Francis McNeely. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have race number 6.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm. From the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Welcome back. Our 6th race of the afternoon. This is 5.5 furlongs for Statebred Maiden 2-year-old. Scratch 3. Adios, haters.
And they're off. From the outside, Gone Fishing away well, so was Chase Your Dreams, and Elk Camp is splitting horses to challenge. And now to the inside, here's Our Secret Life. So Our Secret Life takes the lead over Gone Fishing, who moves to be second on the outside, and Chase Your Dreams now third. 2.5 lengths to KK's Revolver and SCOTUS Care, followed by Elk Camp. The big jokers on his outside, racing in front of Marquee Moon, and High Grade Cotton is last of all as they fly to the far turn. Up front, Our Secret Life hounded by Gone Fishing at the 3 furlong point. They're 2 lengths better than Chase Your Dreams. SCOTUS Care has inside position and tries to run on at the 5/16, 5 ahead of KK's Revolver. Then to the outside, an Elk Camp with Marquee Moon. Still at the back, the big joker, and at the back of the field, High Grade Cotton with less than 1/4 mile to go. Gone Fishing puts away Our Secret Life and opens 2.5 now. Where are the dangers? SCOTUS Care maybe on the outside, and coming on late is Elk Camp with 1/8 mile left. Gone Fishing still well clear. Gone Fishing now at the 16th pole, leads by 5, and he's still moving away. Battles on for second, Gone Fishing and Jaramillo for 3 on the card. They're an easy winner, wrapped up in the end by 4.5. SCOTUS Care second, Secret Life third, then Elk Camp and KK's Revolver.
Number 8, Gone Fishing. Wow, very impressive. Pays $14.40 and gives jockey MCL Jaramillo his 3rd victory on the card. Owned by Christian Manigat and Jose Pinchin, and trained to victory by Jose Pinchin. The 7th race, 5 furlongs on the turf. It's a starter allowance. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the number 9, Rich Mommy, even money favorite. Number 4, My Sweet Dove.
And they're off. The favorite, My Sweet Dove, bounces away nicely and reaches out to take the early lead. Lady Coventry has speed from the outside. Down at the inside is World Gone Right. She's not far away. In fact, she lands third as Celtic Moonlight runs up into second. Lady Coventry sets up shop in fourth, working a length and a half in front of Faith and Hope. Then comes Mom's a Cougar. She's in the blue, about 7 lengths off the lead. She's 2 in front of My Third Eye, and Princess Victoria last a long way as they swing to the far turn. Edgard Zayas and My Sweet Dove as the public pick, throttle open to a length and a half lead. Celtic Moonlight is second, World Gone Right is third. Lady Coventry is now fourth, followed by Mom's a Cougar in fifth. 3 lengths back to the outside in My Third Eye with Faith and Hope, and they're at the top of the stretch. My Sweet Dove set down for the drive with 1/8 of a mile more to get. On the outside in Celtic Moonlight, not going away, down the center and World Gone Right with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. My Sweet Dove just keeps on rolling, and My Sweet Dove and Edgard Zayas with a gate-to-wire win. They won it by 3.5. Second, Celtic Moonlight. Third, World Gone Right.
Number 4, My Sweet Dove wins it, pays $4.20, gives jockey Edgard Zayas his second victory today, owned by Stars Racing LLC and trained by Ralph Zadie. The 8th race, 1 mile and 1/16. It's a starter allowance for 3-year-olds and upward. Number 4, Jade Master, blinkers on today.
And they're off. Stumbling and unseating the rider was Little Paul. Little Paul unseated the jockey. Javier Santiago is okay. He's up on his feet. Jay's Way begins for the lead on the outside, and Dreaming of Gold comes away in second. Tough Customer is away racing in third. Then down inside, Indian Guide in the blue colors sets up shop fourth. He's a length and a half in front of the team of Michigas and Jade Master. They're about 6 lengths off the pace setters. And the 2 at the back are Grey Bow and Golden Diamond. Around the first turn they go, and the top 2 begin to sprint now. On the inside, Jay's Way. On the outside, Dreaming of Gold. They've opened 6 lengths now on third running Tough Customer. Indian Guide is down at the inside and races from fourth with pace to chase, too. A length and a half in front of Michigas, who also has some pace to chase. Jade Master down toward the inside, 4 in front of Grey Bow, and 5 to Golden Diamond. They make their way to the half-mile mark, and up front, the top 2 have done each other no favors. Jay's Way on the inside, Dreaming of Gold to the outside. They pass the half-mile pole with a 4-length edge on Indian Guide, who's trying to parlay a nice trip in third. Michigas in the pink colors is in range for Zayas, racing from fourth, 2.5 in front of an improving run from Jade Master. That's all for Tough Customer. Grey Bow tries to get underway from the back with 5/16 left to go. On the outside, and Dreaming of Gold appears to have put Jay's Way away, but he'll have to worry about Indian Guide, who starts to get rolling on the outside. Back to fourth in Michigas. So Indian Guide and Michigas trying to get to the gray, Dreaming of Gold. 3/16 to go. Indian Guide set down for the drive. Michigas has momentum on the outside, and Dreaming of Gold is back third with Jay's Way. Final furlong to go. Up front, it's Indian Guide striding to a clear lead. Michigas ducks to the inside and tries to get him on the money. Indian Guide, Michigas, Indian Guide, and Bautista to win it.
Number 5, Indian Guide wins it and pays $10.20, owned by Drawing Away Stable, trained by Safi Joseph Jr., and ridden to victory today by Jose Bautista. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the 9th race in the first half of our late daily double.
I'm Javier Castellano.
I am Joel Rosario.
I'm John Velasquez. For the first time ever, the Clásico del Caribe will be at Gulfstream Park. Entertainment, special events, and the best horses from Latin America and the Caribbean. Right here in South Florida.
Right here in South Florida. It's a thrilling, it's a popular, it's an international. The Clásico del Caribe is coming to Gulfstream Park.
The Clásico del Caribe is coming to Gulfstream Park on December 9th.
I'll be there. Will you?
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career in show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Welcome back. Our 9th race, a 5-furlong turf sprint. It's a starter allowance for 3-year-olds and upward.
And they're off. Awkward getaway for Super Spender, 3 lengths last. From the center, Dubai Bob in the black and white takes the lead under Edgard Zayas. From the outside, Diddley comes away with speed. Silver Chalice not far away. Dom the Bomb is 4th, well down toward the rail. Then comes Sing Another Song and Clift, working ahead of Amelia's Wild Ride. And Super Spender had a subpar start and is last of all, better than 7 lengths off the lead of Dubai Bob. Dubai Bob hits the far turn with a half a length advantage. On the outside and now second is Diddley. It's a gap of 2 lengths back to Silver Chalice in third. Then comes Sing Another Song between horses. Out wide is Cliff. Dom the Bomb is at the rail ahead of Amelia's Wild Ride, and Super Spender is still last, and Dubai Bob is still first, but Diddley moves to him on the outside second. From the outside, and Cliff with Sing Another Song coming on. 1/8 of a mile left to go. Dubai Bob trying to hold off Diddley, who continues to charge hard. Diddley getting to Dubai Bob. Dubai Bob digging in. Dubai Bob is hanging on. He just flat out turned away Diddley and beat him by a neck.
Number 4, Dubai Bob, so game in the stretch pace, $7.40, and that gives trainer Ralph Zadie his 2nd victory today, and Edgard Zayas his 3rd riding victory on the card, owned by Araville Racing and Matisse Racing Stable, LLC. The 10th and final race, 7 1/2 furlongs on the turf. It's the starter allowance for 3-year-olds and upward.
And runners away. Dr. J-Dub wins the start and establishes a clear advantage from JoJo's Dream away second. Perfect Tay on the outside third. My Cowboy comes away to race in 4th. They're followed by Yager, and then down inside is Dream Shot. He's about 5 lengths off the lead. Bird Humor is next, moving out the inside. That's Vegas, about 7 lengths behind. The 2 at the back are Till the End, and I'm Just Super. Around the first turn they go, and heading into the backside run. Dr. J-Dub has the lead. My Cowboy applying the pace pressure second. 2.5 lengths back to Perfect Tay in third. 3 clear of JoJo's Dream 4th. Then it's Yager. Dream Shot is at his inside. 2 clear of Bird Humor. At the inside it's Vegas ahead of I'm Just Super. Until the End is still last. That's the 10 of them with half a mile to go and Dr. J-Dub to catch. Dr. J-Dub and Jesus Rios by ahead. On the outside and still keeping the pressure on second. And only a neck behind the leader now is Perfect Tay races in third. Then it's a gap of another 3 lengths back to the inside, and traveling on is JoJo's Dream. Dream Shot looks for racing room. Back to Yager and Bird Humor. Then it's Vegas. I'm Just Super is now last as Till the End gets by him as they run to the top of the stretch. Let go on the lead is Perfect Tay. Circles up to take over. JoJo's Dream is back at the inside with My Cowboy. Down the outside, Dream Shot and Bird Humor. He has momentum and might be the danger to the leader. 1/8 of a mile to go and Perfect Tay in front. Bird Humor on the outside. Yager weaved his way through. He's up into second, but Perfect Tay and Jaramillo for win 4 on the card. Perfect Tay by 4. Second, Yager. Third, Bird Humor.
Number 8, Perfect Tay, scores impressively, pays $9.60. It gives jockey Emiciel Jaramillo his 4th victory on the card, owned by Frank Carl Calabrese and trained by Angel Rodriguez. In the pick 5 today, 5 of 5 paid $814.80, 4 of 5, $13.30. In the Rainbow 6, 6 of 6, $1,683.70, and the carryover going into Wednesday of $26,431.57. And that wraps up Sunday's action. Remember, we're Dark for Live Racing on both Monday and Tuesday. We'll be back here on Wednesday with a 9-race card. Our first race post at 12:35 p.m. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.